Stop the world. I want to get off. I'm convinced. This is the reason why aliens want to talk to us. We know you're out there. You won't come down because we're fucked up. We are fucked up creatures and you know it. Just pick me up. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to disappear. So, in celebrity news, Jay-Z's bodyguard was fired for allegedly masturbating to photos of Beyonce and Blue Ivy. What the fuck? Now, I understand, jerking it to Beyonce. Hell, there's been a few times where I've spilled milk over Beyonce pictures, but that's just Beyonce alone. But with the baby, I mean, what kind of sick fuck do you have to be to find that appealing? Beyonce, yes. To Blue Ivy, the infant, you sick motherfucker. But okay, that's just fucking. I understand there's some sick fucks out there, but that is one level of sick fuckingness I've never heard in my life. Oh man. This guy apparently has a trouble history of fights and all this kind of shit. And but anyway, this guy name is Norman Osterbrook. I'm pretty sure I said that name wrong. They nicknamed him the Dutch Giant, and it is the bald-headed fellow next to Beyonce, looking like he's looking at her titties right there in her picture, looking right at her titties. It's like, yeah. Chocolate milk ducks, baby. Oh man, that is fucked up. This lady at the Daily Mail, named Miss Phillips, declared that equal marriage rights would lead to people marrying hamsters. And yeah, she quit the column, I guess, but it kills me. She had some crazy shit. Her name is Melanie Phillips. I guess she has caught quite a bit of flack, and rightfully so, for writing in her Monday column. I guess it's called the Daily Mail. She wrote shit like, she suggests that equal marriage will lead people into marrying them hamsters. How? I always, it baffles me when homophobes say something this fucking stupid, because I wonder where exactly do they get there? How do they correlate such a bizarre idea? It doesn't make any fucking sense. But anyway, I guess a source at the Daily Mail told Media Guardian that Melanie Phillips is not going to be carrying on with the column, but she's certainly not leaving the Mail, whatever the fuck that means. I wonder how is it that they didn't find that worthy of firing someone of their duties in their column. It just baffles me that someone like that will be able to have a job, something so fucked up, But Miss Phillips is known to say shit like, she encouraged teachers to be inclusive of gay or LGBT people. And, she would say that it's an abusive childhood. She calls it the new McCarthyites. And she's also claimed that it would destroy normal sexual behavior, as if it's supposedly affecting her some kind of way. Hey, all these homophobe women out there that feel like, same-sex marriage is going to, have some kind of negative impact on their personal lives, just come holler at me. I'll give you some dick and see if you care anymore or what the other person is doing in their bedrooms. It's fucking stupid. There's a Russian video out there that has it's obviously it's a stupid fucking propaganda video, but they are claiming that gay people adopt children to be able to sexually molest them. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on in Russia as of lately. Hell, France has been acting the ass pretty. It's just been one of those type of weeks, I suppose. But what is it about gay people that they really hate? And when you get down to it, the only issue that they have is that it offends their God, which I would argue probably doesn't fucking exist. But these bastards go ahead and they make their propaganda speeches, videos, and mail columns out there, and they put all that shit out there to try to rev up their audience and to fighting back as if there's something to fight. There's no agenda out there. All they're doing is asking for equal rights. The same thing that black folks did back in the day when we had no equal rights, when we were viewed it as the same type of subhuman species by, the oppressionists back in the day, racist white people, pretty much. But this is just going out of hand, and I mean, you see the picture of the fellow in the rainbow shirt there in the purple pants, having, I guess, a kid on his knees, looks like about ready to perform oral sex on the guy, and it just this shit sickens me. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's just one of those type of things that it just pisses me the fuck off because they have nothing that would ever suggest this type of behavior. Now, I'm not saying there has not been a case where a gay couple or hell any fucking parents that adopt a child and sexually abuse them, um, which is bizarre for the simple fact that these people would just exclude gays out as if they're the only people who's doing this. Like there are just straight sick, sick sadistic people out there that may be straight and married that's doing the same thing to children in general. So it's fucking false, and it's just obvious that it's just another one of those fucking propaganda moves. Uh, Guys, remember Anton Dobson? The whole interview back in 2010. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I mean, there's been people who even made a music video of that whole thing. Um, he's actually performed on BET Hip Hop Awards, where literally the song that there was a certain YouTube group out there that remixes people's or that remixes viral videos into autotune songs. Antoine actually performed the song on BET Hip Hop Awards once, which was actually he actually did a good job. It was kind of oddly enough, it was a good performance. But anyway, he is claiming that he is no longer gay. And is also expecting a baby. Now, as far as it being true, I don't know. He apparently has a girlfriend. She has not been seen as of yet. Um, I have no reason to doubt this. I mean, however, the man is supposed to be gay. But nonetheless, best believe it has something to do with religion, and it does. There's some type of it's a type of Christian group he's now involved in, and it's not very. It's not like he's Baptist or he's not Catholic, but it's some kind of Christian sector where that he accepted, and apparently he believes that it changed him. When in reality, it's just brainwashed that denies him of who he really is, mainly because he accepts it as truth. But if the man actually, is having a kid and he's about to get married or something, hey, all the better for you. It's just, you can't really deny your sexual orientation. But hey, do you, man? Congratulations if you are having a child. Measles outbreak in Texas traced back to anti-vaccination televangelists. Yeah, big fucking surprise. It doesn't surprise me one bit that when you have these anti-vaccination people out there. I forget who that celebrity lady. I forget her name. She slips my mind, but she's actually one of those things. But she said some shit about how the flu shots and the Other types of shots made her child autistic, which you know there's no conclusive evidence that would ever suggest such things happen. But you know, best believe the televangelists out there that there's a bunch of them that will be anti-vaccination. They believe God can take away any type of illness that you may have, and all you have to do is pray and you be healed. Well, it's no surprise that the shit doesn't fucking work. And it's a good thing that people actually made that connection between the flare-ups of this outbreak to an anti-vaccination televangelist. This shit sickens me, and it just further exploits how and why religion hurts people. And speaking of that, we have this guy. Oh man, it's another one of those fucking names. Sheikh Faisal Hamid Abdul Razak of Brampton, which sounds rather American. Is that an American city or something? I don't know. Anyway, this guy is claiming that adulterers and gays can benefit from being stoned to death. Now, had he, when I first glanced across this article, I was thinking that he was talking about weed, but of course he wasn't talking about weed. He's actually talking about killing folks. Where is this coming from? Why is legislators in some parts of Africa passing along this kill the gay bill? Why are Russia acting the way they are? Why are these people coming out the woodworks and trying to kill innocent people out there? And nonetheless, I'm not saying every gay person is innocent, because every person, don't matter if they're gay or straight, there's always going to be crazy fucking whack jobs. But these people are going across the board and want to wipe out every last gay person as if they are doing something horrible. But that's what they believe. They believe that they're going against God, going against their God and all this kind of shit, when reality is, show us the fucking proof that you have these gods. What evidence do you have? Because the holy book is dead. The whole fucking idea about this holy book being the proof and evidence of a God is dead. It's done. It lost. Get the fuck over yourselves and learn how to be human. This shit sickens me, man. Catholic website says colleges aren't for women. Learn to be a wife and mother. Oh my God, man. If there's any place... religion really likes this idea of sticking into the Bronze Age, where women has to just be these uneducated housewives and serve their master, aka their husband, and all this shit, and have kids and not have a career on their own. There shit is fucked up when people are trying to make it okay to kill innocent people and also rob them of their education. Oh my God. It encouraging people to not allow their daughters to go to college is just pathetic. And it's a pathetic attempt to really try to get their God out there. The real reason they don't want their daughters out there, or any kid, for that matter, to go to college, is because that's where most of the time God dies there. Because education is really, really understood, and it's really understood well, and it's really presented well a lot of times, depending in most colleges there, when they wake up, if you will. But it's crazy that this is for years we've been pushing kids to go to school and go to college, and now there are people out there who wants your child to be nothing more but a housewife and mother. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you have an education, especially if you wanted to. But don't try to encourage people not to go, especially those who are impressionable, especially those who are gullible enough to subscribe to the whole Catholic religion. This, it's embarrassing, and no wonder why America gets laughed at by other countries. But you know what? I can laugh at a few other countries, like Russia, like what the fuck in France, which in my opinion I thought was like the gayest country out there, but they're out there and they're anti homosexual and LGBT and want to take rights away as well. And finally, Justin Bieber hints he is up for Robin and Batman 5 the Batman versus Superman movie. I'm sorry, that V. I'm looking at GTA 5 all day at work, and it's represented by a V. So my brain is like stuck to that idea. But anyway, fucking Justin Bieber hints that he is up to play Robin in the Batman versus Superman movie. I don't I just I swear I can forgive him if he does a good job, but let's try to give roles like this to actual actors. You could have found a new actor, a young, maybe a brand new actor who can fill in the Robin role. Um, but there's no reason to ask for Justin Bieber. It's only appeal to try to get more money, which I think is actually going to backlash on him. Whoever's making this film, it's going to backlash on him because most people who like awesome fucking Batman Superman movies are not going to want to see Bieber as Robin. You know, it, it's not the worst news out there. Hell, I went past that, but goddamn, that just Bieber, you better do a good job because there's gonna be a riot in theaters out there if you don't. But I mean, first fucking uh, Affleck playing Batman, and then Justin Bieber. Oh boy.